Starting traffic. Just confirm you said your next destination is Cal State. Over.
Good morning, everybody. Friday morning it is. Brenda, Frank, Jody, A little bit cooler today. I'll tell you what the temperature is here right now. Yeah, it's 47 degrees. It's a little bit brisk. Not a lot going on here today since I don't have a drone to fly, but I hope all of everybody else that has one gets out and flies today.
Calling Sony traffic, so
It's going good, Jody. How are things with you going? You've been working quite a bit, I understand. Brenda, how's your little angel doing? Good, I hope. Boone's still a wild child. I don't think that's going to change any. Okay, Jody. Yep. You want to have the holiday weekend off. I just noticed today that they had a big to do yesterday over at the school behind my house. Um, yesterday, and today they must be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 4 day off of school. So Brenda, what any big plans for for the holiday weekend for you and Bill, or you're just gonna kind of hang out, maybe get a little golf in? Oh, Logan's still working on his shed he was building, so he's gonna get the roof on today. I know, Brenda. Anticipation. Hey, TJ. TJ, you working today? Okay, TJ. Go lay down. Lay down. Boondog. Over here. Oh, you're a goofball. Yes, you are. You're a licky goofball. What?
Go ahead. I can take that,
Yes, Dale Canada, we're all secure and we're also docked this time. We'll be here approximately 12 to 14 hours. We'll be imbalanced on departure bound for Nanago. And we press check down for traffic to release.
Okay, will do. Parade Defiance, started traffic.
Fine here.
South, up to the Black River 09.
Got that, thank you.
Sure, right, traffic.
Okay, all right. That's the articulated tug barge Defiance. Headed downbound. As you can see, it's kind of cloudy out there. Overcast. This camera is on auto. There isn't anybody controlling the camera.
Roger, man, Mark, I'm putting down to the Salt Dock Lake, Sam Last, and Salt Dock 0949. Great Republic for the crib, 1113.
Excuse me. Must be developing allergies in my older age. Not a lot of ship traffic today on the river, which is fine because I can't fly it anyway, but it is what it is. Brenda, thank you. You and Bill too.
Everything fine?
Five thirty.
I'm down at the Black River at this time. I'll give you 1 hour, 45 minutes to the Salt Dog.
You, later, yep.
Sarah has been sending me referrals for years, but this one she says.
When your dog licks your hand, or even your face, you might think, oh, my dog is kissing me. But what if that lick is not just a kiss? What if your dog is trying to tell you something you've been missing? Because in a dog's world, licking is not always about affection. Sometimes it is attention. Sometimes it is comfort. Sometimes it is a way to calm the moment. Right after that, stay until the lick test. A relaxed dog with soft eyes and comment one word below is exactly what we decode here. Smells. The last time it was close to you. This is why some dogs stay closer. You say it's when your dog wants attention, you respond. They are not just is emotional. Calm down. Or it may mean, I don't understand what is happening, but I want this moment to feel safe again. Yes, you may miss your skin. All of that can become a small comfort point. You may see this when your dog is tired, overstimulated, closer. Is the body stiff? Subscribe because the quiet type with that is usually connection. Maybe it nudges your moves closer or waits for you to respond.
Oh, Mark,
May mean look at country, do something with it. Type 3 is the stress lick. This one feels different.
Hi, Paul.
how you doing?
Harder to stop.
Not too bad.
The ears may pull back. The eyes may scan.
Nice and sunny today.
Good.
Read the body. Restless, unsure.
Yeah. 20.
Scan the recovery. So, dog. Instead, pause for
76 degrees.
Is your dog loose and relaxed? Then you can see,
But
Here
with
comes Captain Joe.
is your dog
14-mile-an-hour winds gusting to 27.
like sitting, waiting, or going to
Morning, Mark. Afternoon, Mark, actually. Morning, Paul.
Morning, Joe.
And TJ, he says, I'm having coffee. I'll be on in a bit. What the freaking you doing? You going down to freaking Brazil to get it?
He's having Brazilian coffee.
Asshole.
Oh, and then he comes
You're a
out and
loser.
says, well, I'm going to do my morning walk and then I'll check back with you later.
Let's just boot him.
His morning walk. That involves going to
Morning,
the kitchen
Brenda.
for coffee and back to the seat.
No, he
Logan.
walks the neighborhood, Mark.
Frank, a.k.a. Jody. Yeah, he's looking for people he can muscle food from this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Going out looking for breakfast.
So I think Dominic last night spilled the beans.
Why? What'd he say?
I think he is running a brothel. I sent him a thing off of Instagram. It was a beautiful, beautiful Asian girl. Came on and she says, all girls are bi. They're either bilingual, bisexual, bipolar, or bitch.
Yeah.
They got the BI in it, bitch, like this. She says it just takes time to figure out which one. And he says, yeah, I deal a lot with that.
Okay.
I have to deal a lot with that. That's what he said. So that's kind of
Well,
telling
good
me,
for
yeah,
him.
I wrote it.
If he's got that going on, good for him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to go visit. He said, his exact words. Let me get it to you. This is what it, and if you had to read inside, and you had to read inside it. You know what I mean?
You had to go in depth.
Yep. Hold on. Read between the lines. Dominic. Send it to me over here. I got it somewhere. He says, yeah, I have many examples of that. That's how you put it. So that's telling me you've got a pretty good fleet. Let's put it that way.
Well, he goes out first of every week, and I think he goes out to collect his money.
I'm telling you.
Mark, how's the weather over there?
Warm. 76.
Oh wow. 76 Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Yeah. Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. That's warm for you guys. Joe, it's
Yep.
probably hot down there, right?
24 centigrade.
8:30 in the morning, we're at 80 degrees.
It's 8:30 in the morning here, and we're at 54 degrees.
So where's Lance? He's off today, the loser.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I put myself some waffles in the toaster today.
Oh, did you?
How hard is it to make waffles? Why do I always burn the damn things?
That's funny. Like if I went over to my uncle's house, he loved my uncle when I was growing up. His favorite breakfast, ready for this, was toast, butter, and coffee. Two
Huh.
Nothing wrong
slices
with
of
that.
toast with butter on it and coffee. That's it. So if I go over in the morning, if I see his door open, I go walking that way because everybody lived within a block. It's like Johnny lived over, all his people lived right there. We all lived right there. I'd walk over. Uncle Pete, what's up? Come get a cup of coffee, okay? That's what I was going for. He knew it, and he wanted you over there, right? I'd sit on the other side of the thing. He'd make my cup of coffee, put it down, and said, "You want some toast? You want some toast? Yeah, I want some toast." And what he would do, and the toast did not come out perfect. It came out almost burnt
Oh,
because
that's how I
that's the
like.
way he liked it.
Yeah, that's how I like my toast. Don't like toast that's just warm bread.
No, this sucker would be, you know how you get nice golden brown on it?
Black, yeah.
It would be a light black.
Yeah,
It'd go past that golden brown.
tastes better when it's burnt.
83, Frank. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're having it's Memorial Day weekend, so this weekend they're expecting thunderstorms again. And God darn, it's my niece's birthday today.
How old is she?
Well, you're asking me some stupid questions now.
Oh, she's your niece.
Um,
What is she, a teenager or adult?
oh no, let me think. 35.
Okay.
She's the one that was she went to SSA, which is another Catholic high school, like Cabrini, and total bitch. When she went, like my daughter, total Cabrini bitch, SSA bitch. That was the buy part, you know. So I mean, total bitch. When I lived in the backyard, she was a total bitch to me. Now she's the nicest person in the world to me.
Well, there's always hope, you know.
Yep. Her daughter that's like 10 years, 11 years old is the total bitch now. You know, it's like
Your granddaughter?
my niece,
Niece.
my great niece. Her daughter, I said.
So the daughter, her daughter is taken after her habits.
Yeah. But she's been that way since she's been little. I mean, it's just the way she acts. But when I went and shot those pictures, that's the niece that works at the trailer place that I made money with last month.
Yeah.
She came around, Riley came around walking with me. That's my great niece. And I was asking her photography questions just to see if and the girl, I'm telling you, she didn't know the technical side, but I looked at these trailers and I said, "What's wrong with this picture right here?" And she looked up there and she goes, I said, what makes this picture look bad? That's what I said. She looks up at it and she goes, "All the tires that are on the wall." I said, "Yeah." I said, "So what do we have to do to fix this?" She goes, "Move all the tires." I said, "No, it's the easier way." I said, "Change the angle." I walked with her and changed the angle, and she said, "Oh, that's nice." I said, "You see?" So then I started telling her stuff like that. And then she was real friendly with me the whole time. And then I was flying a drone, and then we did a droning. And I did a short droning with her. So that changed the whole attitude, you know what I mean?
Did you deliver your pots and pans yet you were selling?
No, that's still in the closet. I didn't even get them out the closet because I'm waiting for
okay.
somebody to tell me, yeah, meet me. It's the daughter that's got to meet with me. I said, "You let me know I'm available most of the time right now." And why are you over here bugging me when y'all we got all your stuff? Oh, oh,
What's Johnny up to these days?
I couldn't tell you what Johnny's doing. He's another loser.
Well, he has some grandkids that are in sports, right?
Is who? No, that's over with right now. Now they got the regular weekend sports. Everybody's in something. All I know is the last thing I know Johnny's doing, he's printing toilets. Printing the toilets with the poop in them. That's the desktop shit clicker. That's what it's called. He said they gotta get $10 for these things at that little thing they go to. They made a whole bunch of stuff like clickers like this. Like little heart that just moves up and down. That's all it does.
Yeah.
I think they were getting they did about $100 and something worth of them, and it was real slow yesterday. But they got a big market that comes up once a year, and every time they go there, they make about $600.
Wow.
That's why tomorrow morning, I'm going tomorrow and check the trailhead out where I used to sell. That's why I'm making a lot of little things right now just to look at them. Because if they don't have anybody doing 3D printing over there, look out.
Well, how's your earring business going?
That's what I'm doing, just getting everything together. I'm selling them to the school, but that's all right now.
Okay.
But if I have the booth over here, I'll have it all laid out and set up, and just put prices on it and tell them, come get them, you know. And there's a lot of people that go through there. You might on a Saturday morning, you might have 1,000 people walk through.
That's cool. So, but you'd have to man it, right?
Oh yeah, it's only a 4-hour thing. Actually, if I remember right, I think it's 8 to 1, maybe 5 hours. I think it's 8, might be 8 to 12, might be 8 to something. Yeah, I used to sell the Christian pictures, artwork. And since I was working at Simple Goodness, I just started doing it. And I started working at Simple Goodness. And all I had was a table that I laid out, just one little table. I laid out some pictures and had them in a little container to show people. And and Anthony said, "Oh, you got to get better than this." And he gave me 2 spinners that they had pictures on that they were changing out. He gave me 2 spinners, and they had a storage unit down there where, they kept all that stuff. And Donna said that I could put my 2 spinners in there. They had a wall for the vendors. So I put my 2 spinners down there. So all I had to do is bring my big Rubbermaid container down and then fill the spinners up every time. And boy, it made a difference. And we have the loser of the Pacific Northwest, Lance.
That's me, loser.
And then
You like it?
Hey.
Loser. Yeah,
I have a question for Donald.
he's not here.
I forgot what the question was, but it was a good one at 3 this morning. I know it was. That'll get him on here though.
You really think he's awake? Yeah. No, Donald's always listening. We said it twice now. Donald. That's it. Here he comes. It's Kana's birthday today too.
Whose birthday?
another girl who played basketball and everything at Mandeville, Kana. Her sister, Kylie, Kaylee, Kana, Kaylee, and I can't. The other one's got a K too. But Kaylee was the number one scorer at Mandeville in basketball. She was like badass. Well, they lived about 3 houses from us, and they had a basketball court built on the side of the house. And all you saw this girl do all day long was out there throwing 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. And they had the thing on there that it would kick it back to her. So it kick it back to her, she'd shoot up a 3-point. And she had a drill. She'd shoot like 20 of them at a time and just grab the ball, shoot, grab the ball, shoot, grab the ball, shoot. She was the top scorer in Mandeville until Alana Benoit came around. When Alana Benoit came around, she destroyed the record. Because Kaylee had like 1,900 points. What you call had almost 2,500. I'm really tired of what you call it, Facebook. Okay, tell me what's wrong here. Okay, I'm watching. Let me look at that first. Let's see what you're doing first.
Quit going face like that.
That's YouTube. That's YouTube doing that, Paul. Nothing to do with anybody else.
So it's not smooth.
It's the YouTube bucket. That would have been a good hyperlapse.
Is he quite a ways away from that drone?
No, he's not that far. He was
Yeah, but
probably
he's
right
got
there
a lot
about
of stuff
600.
in between it, right?
Yeah, but that drone's got 360 optical avoidance. It ain't going nowhere.
Well, see, that's what my big mistake was. Is I always fly with that turned off.
Yeah, we've already told you that. Oh, look at the break. That's what you need, Paul. 360.
Happy to get the replacement.
You can fly around those ships and do all of that with it. You can turn it around. You can make a tiny plane of ship. And if you and Paul, he's not flying backwards. He's flying forward. He's just flying forward and turning it around when he gets to it. He's not even turning it around here while he's flying. He's doing it afterwards.
What's that orange line? Is that a fence over there?
That's keeping the water out right now. Probably from some. They're probably getting ready to build something down there to kind of give it a levee buffer. It looks like it's just vinyl, like some kind of vinyl fence. Probably because they're edging it out and they're going to fill it with dirt
Yeah,
rocks
because
or
it's
something.
got black dirt. It doesn't have grass or anything.
That's probably just to make sure nothing washes off. All that rain in the Pacific Northwest. See, he's going backwards right now, but he's actually flying forward. Shiny
Not there.
planets. Why'd that roof look like that? With all the stripes on it. That's for Johnny right there.
Oh, look at that post.
That pole's nowhere close to that drone. That drone's right in the middle of all of those, but you can make it look like it's right next to it.
Yeah, that was for Johnny, that last shot.
That last part was for Johnny. Freeze on it. Got a freeze on it, you know.
Yeah.
Say for
that
you,
was
Johnny.
That was my first ever, and I have a question on that for Donald, but I forgot what the question was. I think it was on my export. You got my DM on the new software, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it in a minute. They got more updates than that. Shoot, and Paul crashes into the thing.
Yeah, you like those polls though, huh?
Yep.
Good.
But they got a guy in the 360 right now. He says, I was flying indoors in sport mode. Now listen, this is with 360, right?
Yeah.
I was flying indoors on sports mode and flew into a wall at slow speed. The motor stopped and into the wall at slow speed, right? The motor stopped and my Avata 360 dropped vertical to the floor about 2 meters to the floor. There's no visible damage, and I continued flying, and upon inspection of the footage, there was a pinkish shadow on all the footage after the fall. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the lens was damaged. And I ordered a replacement lens and replaced it. And he said, and the shadow is still there. Does anybody know what it is? Yeah, you busted something.
Yeah.
Rechecking the old lens and it didn't show any damage. Does anybody know what the cause is? Yeah, you hit the floor, you stupid ass. Probably shifted something a little bit. Now it's leaving a shadow, you know? It's probably this is a real sensitive ass camera. You got to not hit nothing with it.
I know. Dennis Lovelady already scratched his in China.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I don't know. He didn't say, but he showed his little package of going into the DJI store, buying a replacement kit.
Now you know as well as I know. He just saw that little package, thought it was cute, and bought it.
No, he showed the lens actually. He showed the damage of the lens. But I'm like, I probably should buy one. I don't know how much they are. Do you know how much
they're not expensive.
So them lenses plastic then?
I couldn't tell you. Why is this thing won't post? I'm about to kill it and come back. Trying to post my happy birthday to people, and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And Facebook does that. Then I get out of Facebook, come back, and it works. Kill Facebook, leave. Come back.
Lance, you going up north this weekend?
No.
No, I'm not. We're gonna stick around. We've got a couple little things to close on our retirement stuff that we're gonna work on, and our trip. We're gonna try to get some of our trip planned as well, because Fridays the airlines are open, and our insurance company is open, so we're gonna make some calls and get that done. But it would, oh, it's supposed to rain this weekend. It is beautiful out right now, though, Paul. The Pacific Northwest is gorgeous, but rain is coming.
Don't forget, Lance, if you buy petrol when you're over in Spain and Portugal, you're going to be buying it in litres.
Okay.
Give Cleo her pill.
Uh-oh.
And you've got 3.8 litres to one of your gallons.
3.8, so about a third. Is that right? About?
What? No,
Is
you
that
buy
correct?
no 3.8 litres to a gallon.
Oh, so, oh, okay. Okay, so
And your price is by the liter, right?
Yeah.
so 3 liters to our 1 gallon. So when it says
Well, it's nearly
$15, it's really $5 for a gallon ish. Is that right?
what? I'm not sure what the price is in Europe, but over here it's like £1.50 a litre. So it's closer to $6 a gallon for your gallon.
Okay.
But of course, our gallon's 4.5 litres.
But you're saying basically your gas is at roughly $6 a gallon.
$6 for your gallon, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so yours is more expensive than ours
Hold on, don't get it. Don't get it.
right
No,
now.
sorry, £6 a gallon. So that's more like $8 a gallon.
What? $8 a gallon?
Yeah,
You're getting robbed.
I know.
You guys need to go. You guys need to go after Afghanistan or after Iran, not us.
I mean, it's $8 for your gallon. It's closer to $10 for our gallon.
Okay, so I'm out $8. Basically, I am out $8 out of my pocket per gallon for me personally. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, which is a ripoff. You guys are the ones that need to be going after Iran, not us. Hey, good morning, Brenda.
But I mean, depending on the car that you get when you hire a car, you could be getting closer to 40 to 50 miles to the gallon of our gallons. So maybe 35 to 40 miles to your gallon.
So, Lance, did your daughter get her car back?
Yes, hers back, and he's happy about that.
But of course, they confuse you over in Europe because they do litres per 100 kilometres rather than miles per gallon.
I have to send you one of these, Lance.
Hold on. Let me spotlight you. Hold on. Spotlight for everyone. Oh yeah.
It's a desktop shit clicker.
You need to make the back open and put Kleenex in there.
I'm trying to find out how to make it into a bidet. You know what I'm thinking I'm gonna do though? I think I'm gonna redesign it. I'm gonna cut it down and fill it in. I'm gonna make it look like a bedpan. Right? I told Johnny when he sells the stuff at the hospital, he needs to make those things look like a little bedpan.
Oh, and the speedometers over there will be reading kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. And
it'll be easy because the signs read kilometers, not miles, so you know what to do.
Kilometers as well, yeah. But it's 1.6 kilometers to a mile.
So Chevron says that the new rules that Newsom's trying to push with gas is going to threaten the economy and national security. Figure that out.
Yeah, the FBI aren't going to be able to afford to go further than 5 miles away.
Yeah. Okay, Trump is waiting too long. He needs to bust the shit out of Iran now. Because Iran's been talking shit. Now they put out a bounty on Trump again. So it's time just to wipe them off the map.
Did you see the comedy thing on Trump where it's
No.
the
Did you send it to me?
cartoon? No, I don't think so. The cartoon style one where he wants to get rid of roundabouts.
Well, I don't blame him. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
Almost
think
got
that's
wiped out
crazy,
yesterday.
that
On one.
roundabout stuff.
I hate him.
No, I think a roundabout was designed by railroad engineers, not about people that drive on highways.
I almost had an 18-wheeler take me out yesterday.
Well, you know, it was reported that they're talking about in Congress reducing everybody to daylight savings time year round, but I haven't heard anything on the news about it.
And they're not gonna. It's not important. It's not controversial about Trump yet. I gotta pay some bills today. I gotta go put money in the bank. Guess what's on sale right now, Lance?
Be about 360.
The RC Pro 2.
Ooh, what's it on sale for?
You get
900?
it down for like 845 or something like that.
Whoa,
You got the R3S, yeah.
I
You
do.
got the Mini 5
I do.
Pro? That would fly both of them. You know why I won't buy one?
Why?
'Cause I only have the R3S, so it'll fly. If I had multiple drones for it, I'd think about it.
You're right.
I think they were
That's why they
saying,
screwed up.
weren't they saying earlier this week that the Mini 5 Pro is on sale as well?
Yep, that's on sale.
But
Because the
Amazon,
Mini 6 is coming up.
yeah, it's not on sale on DJI's site. Only at Amazon, apparently. It's £868 for the Flymore kit with the RCN3 and £979 with the RC2 here. So add a third on top of that to get your price.
And let's see if the federal government screwed up and paid me again. Since they said they were going to do it.
If they're bringing the Mini 6 out, I wonder if they're going to get that back under 250 grams or if that's still going to be over.
Yeah. My daughter calls me yesterday. She says, "Send me $10 in Venmo real quick." I said, "My Venmo account is empty because I'm not running football again." She goes, "Well, transfer it from your bank account." I said, "What do you need it for?" She goes, "Because she smokes." She says, "I've got a trial thing. I need to make a cup, and Darlene's going to pay me for it, but I'll get the $10 right back because it's a trial, and I'll send it right back to you." I said, "Okay." So I sent it to her. She sends it back to me. She sends me back $9.45. I said, "Where's the other 55 cents?" "Oh, they took a fee out." I said, "Again, I lose." You see? But that's the way it is with her. So what kind of pizza you having tonight, Lance?
Cheese and pepperoni.
Well, that's nothing wild. That's something wild.
So Logan, I think I like the Air 3S better. It's just more stable and faster and better quality. But I like the 5 Pro because you can do that. You can turn the camera 180 degrees as you fly. I know the Mavic 4, you can turn it 360. But yeah,
Yeah, the Mini 5 does 225.
yeah, 225. I thought I said 180. I think it was 225.
Yeah.
So not Paul, Joe, let me show you something. Are you there?
Listen.
Okay, hold on. I'll share it here. So can you see my box that says export settings?
Yep.
Okay. Right here where it says export range. The thing I don't like about this software is you have to export the whole timeline.
Right.
Full timeline. But I want to export only partial. But it looks like they're going to bring it in, marked area, but they just don't have it active yet. So they're
Yeah.
working on that, which is good. I like that.
Well, the thing is you're doing individual clips, or you're doing a straight one shot when you fly.
Yes.
You're
The
just
answer to
doing
that.
one shot the whole thing, right?
No, the answer to that is yes, meaning I do both.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are times that I only want to pull out part of it. Or I might want to reframe and pull out part. So I might put the timeline on, or I might put the video on the timeline twice and then edit what I want to and then move it around and blah, 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 blah. Right.
Right.
So do you do resolution 4K here?
Yeah, I leave it at 4K.
You do 30? Because mine
I do
default.
60. I
Mine
do
default.
60.
Okay, mine defaults at 50. And sometimes I go 30, sometimes I go 60. The file
Well, you know
says,
why I do 60? So when
why?
I'm doing any kind of orbit type thing, you don't lose anything.
Okay, that's good to know.
It gives you a better, it doesn't let it jump as much.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So when I went around the lighthouse, it kind of jumped on me.
Yep.
Probably went 30 frames. So 60 is your better bet. And then do you crank this up or no?
I never touch it. I don't even know what mine's on.
I crank mine up because I'm thinking it's going to give me better resolution, right? I mean, because if you look at it, the size here, If I dropped it to, it's usually about right in here somewhere. Look how
Yeah,
small
no,
it is
you got a point. I didn't think about that. You see, I might do that.
compared to here. So it's going to be better quality.
Gonna give you a bigger file,
It is, and
or it should be better quality. And I never change the file name. You know why? I just leave it by the date, and I might put, if it's like if I'm doing the river, I'll put leave the because it's the date. I'll put the date in the river.
Oh, is
And
that the
then after
date up there?
that's the date they put in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just leave it like that, and then I bring it down next to my folder. Once I get it in Filmora and Filmora's right, I just get rid of it. I don't want it. I
Okay,
don't
I
need
did
it.
not. You're right. 5/21. It's the date.
Yeah.
That's when I flew this. Okay, and then go.
Attention to detail, Lance. Attention to detail.
You rock, brother. You are on it. I am so glad I'm your friend. Maritime.
Yeah, every time I see a woman go by, I can tell you what her eye color is, what color her hair. If she got a tramp stamp on her back.
60. Next part. And that's what I tell my kids too. I said, thank goodness you have a photographer for a photography teacher. That's good and bad. The good
Oh,
thing
it is
is,
bad. My kids hated me.
the good thing is I have attention to detail. Bad thing is I have attention to detail. So I keep an eye on you guys, basically is what that means. If you
You're
try
a
to be sneaky, I'm gonna
detailer.
catch you.
And my kids would hate me when we were taking holiday pictures. You know why? I want it done the way I want it done. Everybody smile. Everybody look this way, and they get mad. You're taking too long. No, I want the picture right. They'd hate that.
So you got any more shoots this week, Joe?
I got nothing.
Nothing going, huh?
My next shoot is not till the middle of next month. Oh
Okay.
yeah, middle of next month. So my plan is to fly a drone every day. I may take a ride down to my problem is I want to run around, but I don't want to spend the gas money right now.
Yeah.
I want to go down to what is it? Bayou Bumfuka. Bumfuka. You got a little
That is
little
not
road.
not a good name for a town.
I know.
So Lance says he likes the Air 3S better than the 360, or no, the Mini 5 Pro.
Yeah, the Air 3S is a beast. Are you looking at that now?
No, it was in the chat. Logan asked him
About 10 minutes ago.
if he likes the Air 3S or the Mini 5 Pro better.
Well, it's two different drones. It's two different kinds of lights. You know what I mean?
Different uses.
Yeah, the Mini 5 will do everything the Air 2S does. It's got the speed and everything, but it's just a smaller drone.
Okay.
It's got all the obstacle avoidance, good stuff on it for the 5. But it's what I don't like about the mini drones, and it's the only thing I don't like about it is because I wouldn't have bought the Mavic 3. I probably would have kept my Mini 3 Pro until the weight differences. I don't mind having the weight in the air. I like that. I like the heavy drone.
I do too.
That's really my big thing. Not any difference in why I don't like mini. I just don't. The mini to me just seems like too much of a toy.
Fragile.
It's not. Yeah, you can say that too. But it's less damage if you fall.
Less likely to get crashed up, huh?
I don't think you crash it up as much. But it doesn't take much to crash them up. Because even that original Avata, that was built like a freaking tank. When I lost control of it, they decided to return to home under a tree. And it hit the tree, because I got the video of it hitting the tree and bouncing all the way down to the ground. It tore up the motors and everything. They bent them. It bent them. That's what it did. That's the one you remember I told y'all I could bend it, I could fix it here. And I started bending it and getting
Yeah.
everything back. And when I started it up, that sucker like it took off on my desk when I started it.
This is Sarah with Senior Care Services. How are you doing today?
And
I'm
that's
doing
when
fine.
Jonathan told me, send it back, send it back. I said, oh man, it's all right. I said, watch, I'm gonna go fly it. I went outside, put it on the ground, started it up.
74,
As
gonna
soon
be
as I started the
75
engines,
next
instead of
month.
it just starting the engines, it took off like 100 miles an hour, it flew over my head, hit the building and broke into parts.
No,
Yeah, it's his birthday today, isn't it?
Who?
Jonathan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. Didn't pop up on nothing of mine.
not right now. I got company.
Let me bring the specialist on the phone and they will tell you what kind of benefits you can qualify for today, okay?
Okay.
Why you lie to them people, Paul? You don't have any company.
Yeah, has he got Boone?
Yeah, Boone's not company.
Well,
He's got us.
they're trying to sell me something on the phone. Didn't come up as spam, you know?
Well, you tell them I don't want to buy anything. Hang up. You don't have to talk to them.
So this is what I got. I got an AI call the other day, and the only thing they said is, "Can you hear me?" And I wasn't going to say yes.
Don't say yes.
Yep, do not say yes, because they're going to use that and put it on another
Yeah,
site.
you heard that, right, Paul?
Buying stuff.
If anybody ever asks you a question where a yes is the answer, never say yes. You should say, who's
Never.
this?
Never. Yeah, is
Because they
this
record it.
Lance? Don't say yes. I say, who is this?
That's what I do. What are you calling about? Who is this?
And then I block them as soon as I hang up.
Well, I block them all the time. You didn't buy those Neo glasses, did you?
I did not.
I'm trying to decide whether I really want them or not. I want them and I don't want them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want them, but you don't need them.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it. I'm wondering if they would work if I decided to fly you see, if I want to fly the 360 with the controller, I'd rather have the glasses on to watch it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, my diabetes consultant's decided it's time for a change in my medication. And when he said about the Ozempic, I says, yeah, I'm beginning to think that I've been on it that long now that I'm building some form of resistance up to it. It says, and I said, I think it might be an idea to try something different like Manjaro. He says, we're thinking exactly the same thing. He says, I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to swap the Ozempic for Manjaro for a while now.
I'm gonna ask mine because, like I said, I'm kind of steady where I'm at right now. I think you only get to a certain point.
Mm.
I think you can only get to a certain point.
He said with the Manjaro, you've got to remember that it doesn't just reduce fat, it reduces muscle. So you've got to eat a lot more proteins.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yours working as good as Joe's is? Joe's is working great.
Yeah, I'm getting skinny in my arms and everything. The muscles I'm losing muscle too.
You know, I lost over 4 stone with, well, closer to 6 stone with the Ozempic, but then I put a stone back on again now. So
okay, how much is a stone?
14 pound.
Okay, that's a pretty good weight.
14 times 6, you said?
Yeah. 84.
Oh, that's good.
So let's see something. Hold on. Hold on.
My younger brother looks tiny now.
Yeah, I came down from £280 to just under 200.
Good for you. And are you on this the rest of your life?
Probably
I've lost 7.2 stones.
because
Does it hurt? Does it
mine's
hurt? Does it hurt?
diabetes. Well,
Does the shot hurt?
no, you don't feel it.
Where do you give it? In your belly?
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't.
Very tiny needle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's only 0.8 millimeter diameter,
Okay.
about 10 millimeters long.
Hey guys, I've got to go pick up my daughter, so I'll be back.
Okay.
She spent the night at her friend's and we didn't want her to drive.
Is that the boyfriend?
No, well, it's a boy, but he's gay.
Okay. Is it happy gay or gay? Happy.
No, gay.
Okay.
Kindergarten bestie.
Won't be a minute. Phone call.
You ought to bring your phone with you and put it on in the call with your daughter there, so we can give her a hard time. That's the thing. I want these glasses, but I don't need these glasses. They got drones. Brand DJI. I didn't say I want DJI. I don't want anti-gravity. Just show me DJI. There you go. Yeah. Right now, a Mini 5 Pro combo is $12.99.
I thought they reduced it to $10.99.
Well, that's Best Buy. Best Buy is still overpriced.
Now look at Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look. I want to see what Best Buy's got here. You can get for 20, what's 30? See, $39.99. They're still doing for the Mavic 4 Fly More with the Creator combo. You can get that now for $2,700. So I wouldn't buy it from Best Buy anymore. RC Mini 5 Pro 1159 with the RC2.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad price. But they don't have hardly anything on here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be careful too. Make sure it's new, not what you call it.
Open box.
Not a what you call a refurbished. Make sure it don't say refurbished.
Mm.
Because you don't know what the hell you're gonna get. So they want for a Mini 3, Ready Fly More, they want $900.
Oof.
That's ridiculous.
Is that the Mini 3 Pro though?
No.
Just the Mini 3?
Yeah.
That wasn't that much when it was new.
No,
That was down about $400 or $500, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not looking at them anymore. See what Amazon's got.
Warm today.
DJI drone. Mini 5 Pro Plus combo is $12.49. Some of the prices are good. Some of them still a little bit. I put DJI drones in there. They put a wireless mic in there. That's not a drone.
Yeah.
Buy the 360 Fly More kit right? You get it tomorrow if you order today. $12.49. It comes with everything. Now, you know what I have thought about buying? And you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit. I'm thinking about buying a Nevada 2, a Nevada 2 Fly Smart combo. Gives you one battery. It gives you the motion controller and the RC, the goggles N3 for 600 bucks. And the reason I'm thinking about that is that'll give me my extra goggles and that just for the, what you call it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And it'll give me a backup Avata 2. Now that I would not feel bad about buying. But that's not a bad price. It's $619 altogether.
Yeah, but is that the goggles N3?
Yes, the N3 and then the motion controller. And it'll just be a backup Avata. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll just take the other stuff and put it in my case. And I'll have a backup Avata. I can turn around and sell that thing. I could probably get, what, 400 for it?
I don't know. The Motion 3 is about $80, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't see an Avata by itself. Find out what the Avata 2 goes for by itself. I'll probably get 350, 400 bucks for it. See, now the Avata 2 could fly with the RC2. I know I can get $400 for it in a minute. You know what I mean? Ow. Yeah, here's another setup almost got it. This I'd have jumped on in a second. They got the Avata 360 with the RC2, one battery, $719. If that would have been the same price about with the goggles, I'd have jumped on that and had a backup 360.
Mm.
I would have rather that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, the Avata 2 fly more with the RC3. I mean, with the not the RC3, the goggles 3. $849. If that was like $749, I'd jump all over it. And have another set of goggles 3, because I like those better. I don't know what the other ones are. I haven't tried them, you know. They probably would be fine.
Well, the only difference with the goggles N3 is it's got one screen.
Yeah.
And it's bulkier.
Now you ready for this? I remember I sold that extra Neo 2 I had, right? I could buy another Neo 2 Fly More for $600. It gives me extra batteries, gives me everything, the controllers, the motion controller, and everything for $600. And that would give me a backup Neo 2. And that would give me 3 extra batteries, or 2 extra batteries, 3 extra batteries.
My wife's going to pick her up, so I don't have to.
You know why, huh?
Why do you want a Neo 2?
No, I'm trying to find a combo here that has goggles and a motion controller, so I don't have to keep using one set all the time.
Yeah.
And something reasonable that's not going to be too much spending money. You know what I mean? But I can get the Avata 2 Fly Smart combo, single battery drone, the N3s and the Motion 3 for $619. And that'll give
Boy,
me
it's
a
come down.
backup Avata 2, and I could technically take that with that battery and probably get 350, 400 for it. And then it's only a couple $100 to get me the goggles and the motion control. See what I mean? I'm trying to figure this out. They have a Avata 360 RC2, one battery for $719. If that was the same setup with the goggles. Now let me do this. Let me click on it because sometimes they have different setups with it. Yeah, they do. They got the little set with one battery, but then when you try to get the one with the motion, it jumps to $979 because it gives you all the batteries. I don't want all the batteries. I just want one battery and that. I'd go 750, 800 on that because that'd give me an extra 360. Then I could then I could sell a 360 back to Johnny. Because you know he wants it.
Oh, $25, $21 for the replacement lens. Not bad at all.
Where at? Amazon?
Adorama.
Oh yeah, Adorama had them too. Are they available?
Huge, yeah. AliExpress. Alibaba is only 15. No, it's pre-ordered at Adorama.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Let's see, B&H.
I don't think B&H had them.
Pre-order as well.
What about Alibaba?
Alibaba looks like they have them.
Now, is that going to be a knockoff or a real?
It says DJI Avata 360 replacement lens with kit with tools. It looks original to me. That's out of China. Evelyn can probably get you a deal. I might text her and see.
I've never ordered from Alibaba.
Sorry, traffic mark this part. Yes, we are. Stay on the.
$15, you said? I see all kind of prices on it.
Outbound traffic. Check down the.
Yeah, I see all kind of different prices on this thing.
Closed the wrong window.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Original brand 360 replay. I see, yeah, there's all kind of different prices on there. So why does it say $15.50 to $20? Oh, it's two different setups.
If you want the actual lens,
Yeah. Okay, if you want, it's $20 if you want the tool to open it.
oh, because sometimes you might not.
It's $15.50 just for the lens and the pad and the glove. But if you want the thing to blow it off and the tool to open it and everything else, it's gonna run you. I think Amazon has it too, and it's not that much difference in price. Let's see. Amazon, oh shoot, Amazon's got it for $33. And you still gotta wait until June 4th. Cheapest I'm finding it on Amazon is $29. But it comes with the tool is metal. The removal tool, it's metal. I 3D printed two of them in PETG. So all I need is the lens. I don't need the tool.
Watch the video I put in the chat because you're gonna need the tools.
Oh, I know. It's
It's like-
$57 for a 2-pack
There's like a little
on
suction
Amazon.
cup. There's like a suction cup that pull off the lens. There's the only thing you don't need is that little thing that screws it off. But you need the other tools.
I need everything else.
Yep.
Evelyn had them. I'm gonna go look on her site. Can't you search her site? Okay. $32.99 for hers.
Way too expensive. Plus another 4%.
Yeah. So you can get it at Amazon, not much difference. But you're still waiting. You're waiting again. Both places make you wait. It would be a good thing to have. Somebody took a picture of the causeway. Is that the causeway? I can't tell if it's the causeway. That's a twin span. That's over by, that's in Slidell. But this is the twin span, Slidell going across Lake Pontchartrain. You got one water spout, you got a second water spout going in, and you got a third water spout right here. 3 water spouts. That's the weather we're dealing with right now. Man. You're thinking, Paul.
Now I'm watching that, how to change the lens on that.
Installing the new. Attach the suction cup to the new. Use the same suction cup to hold the new lens and peel off the protector. Line with the inner lens and pinch gently to detach the suction cup. Use the removal tool to place the lens ring flat into the camera. Rotate to tighten the ring until the mark on the ring aligns with the groove in the beginning. Ring sits unevenly in the front. Loosen it. Just until it's level. Then retighten the frame. Stitching calibrations. Open the goggles menu. Go to settings. Camera. And select panorama stitching calibrations.
How'd you replace the lens? That's the one you put in there?
Run DJI.
Yeah.
That's pretty detailed, that
and select
thing you shared, Lance.
Yeah, it's probably not easy, but it's not hard, you know?
calibration.
No, it takes you step by step with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty detailed.
That was interesting.
First off, it says, make sure you turn the aircraft on.
When you stand on a two, there's a lot of room between the end of the gun. So visually quite it's been impressive today. So I see the spotlight very much of his good friend Nicholas Constance. Step.
Wow.
That's
You got a
pretty
rubber ring
precise,
to
isn't
worry
it?
about everything.
Yeah. I watched it from beginning to end, and they even tell you how to calibrate it at the end.
Now they got that little blowing thing. I got that real blowing thing. I'll make it really blow on. I use that thing I got that one I bought. I'll
Yeah.
blow everything off of that thing. Now you know what, Lance?
Hmm.
Too bad you can't. When you take that off, you can't put an ND filter in it.
Yeah.
Bounce back third, top end continues to be, but they're closing. Bench Schmidt at 11 under Alexander Lombard. So
Man, it's particular.
Isn't it? You talk about a step-by-step video.
You got to make sure it's level and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a second to do it, you know?
Hopefully you'll never have to, right?
Yeah. See, May 29th is the fastest you can get one on Amazon. And it's a replacement kit. What's in the kit?
Many aspects of normal life.
I would
Yeah,
think
but-
that it'd be almost, if you have one of those drones and you fly it very much, you'd want to have that replacement kit on standby.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Anytime, all of these
Yeah, the one on Amazon, they got one, but it's the removal tool is a metal tool, looks like.
Yeah, the one they're showing in that movie is plastic, right?
I couldn't tell you. I can show you the one I got. I printed that. That's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. That's a 3D print. So that'll probably do the same thing.
Sure.
Stick it on and see.
But when you buy a print, when you buy a kit from DJI, you get everything in the package, including
But they
drones
also
and
have a
everything
kit
else.
without this. They have a kit without this too.
Yeah. Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's $20 instead of $33. That's what I'm saying. I might buy a $21 kit because I put this on after I did it, and it does fit snug on it. I actually printed 2 of these. I made it out of PETG because it's a little harder. So it would probably work.
So I'm putting an 8K 360. It's taking an hour to upload that same video I showed you guys in the reframe. I'm putting it up as a 360 also. And it's taking an hour on YouTube to put on there.
Wow. That's slow.
Once in a lifetime. Feeling human. Ringvid International in Antwerp. Not the only goal you'll be able to see today on Sky Sports Golf. It's the CJ Cup. Byron Nelson right now over on Sky Sports Plus on the app. You can watch the. This is what's coming up after we're finished here. Taylor Moore has a one shot. John Speed is out on the course. That's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, this is not a DJI kit. This is a replacement kit somebody else made up.
Oh, it's not by DJI?
It says for DJI Avata 360 replacement lens kit. This one right here. But I don't see where it would be any different. You know what I mean? Because you know how they knock them off.
Yeah.
I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter.
Well, take it back. This ain't the same kit. This is the main lens replacement kit. If you messed that one lens up, this is another whole lens. This can't be. I have no idea. Let's see what else they got. They got a couple of setups. No, that's the same thing. It is. See, and the other one they're showing doesn't show that suction cup. That's the thing. What do you get with this? Yeah, this says you get the aloe ring, you get the metal ring, the dust stickers, the clean and white lens club. Doesn't say anything about giving you a suction cup. And I would think you need that suction cup.
I think you need the suction cup. It's the only way you're going to get it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You use your toilet little thing, you know, that you clean your toilet, you know, you back up your toilet with. Stick that on there.
Yeah, it'd be kind of big. Yeah, and the genuine ones genuine one, $60. It's better to go through Evelyn. You know, none of these on Amazon are showing the suction cup.
Huh.
I'd buy it in a heartbeat from Adorama if they would come up with it, because I know they're gonna have the original. See, and none of these are showing. That's stupid. Why would they not put a suction cup in this stuff?
So the Avada 360 on Amazon with one battery and the RC2,
$719.
$719.
Yeah, just all that. Now, if that was like 800 and it gave you the motion, and see, even with the RC2, it's not a bad deal.
Well, how would you control a 360 with an RC2 anyway? You just got two sticks on there.
You fly.
Yeah, same way.
Why? Wait, hold on a minute. What are you thinking about? What? It's two sticks. It's the same thing. It's a drone. You just fly.
Yeah. Well, you said, but the angle and the camera and all, it does.
That has nothing to do with it. You're flying straight. You're flying straight with the what you call it?
Sticks.
So it's recording everything all
controller.
at the same time?
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm confused. So you must.
Attention on deck.
You must.
Carry on. I love your cover there, Captain Joe.
Thank you, sir.
Morning, gents.
Joe, you got a lot more to do in editing then.
Look.
Semper Fi.
There you go, Jason. Look. Can you hear me? That's my cover, Jason.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
That's awesome. I love it. Heck yeah.
That was the closest thing to a real one right now.
So, Paul, yes, you're doing more in the edit process for sure on a program called DJI Studio.
Okay, so I wouldn't be editing on what I
Movie
use now.
Maker. You would
Movie
not.
Maker.
You would, in fact, it wouldn't even open. You would have to open it in DJI Studio and then
You have to do
export it.
DJI Studio, do your editing in that, and then export it, and then put it in DJI, and then the other one you do.
I
You have
know
an extra step, whole extra step.
It's a lot of work.
No, it's
Is
not.
DJI Studio like a program on your PC that you download?
Yes,
Like Adobe or something?
correct.
Really? Is it pretty
But
good?
it's
Do you use an Insta camera, Jason?
No, I just have that one drone,
Okay.
the DJI.
See,
You don't have
Jason,
like
where I'm confused is you fly the drone and it's taking pictures 360 degrees around you at all the time.
yeah, it's you fly like you normally would fly around the ship. You just fly your drone. You don't have to look at the ship. You just fly straight around it. Just let the ship go by. Just fly this way, looking straight, and then fly around looking straight. And then when you come back, when you what you do is you go in there and you do a keyframe. You just press a button, say, okay, I want to put a keyframe here. And then as you go on past the ship, you just turn your camera with your mouse, and then you go down the ship like that and turn it around. And then you can come back around the same way. And at the end of it, hit your keyframe, and it's going to do that for you.
So that's all in
That's
editing.
cool.
Yeah. And then for Johnny, you can throw a tiny planet in there every once in a while.
Well, for you, Jason, if you fly and you'd like to get a 360, that what it's you $749, and they get you the
719, and you get the RC2 with the drone. This is it right here.
So right here, Paul, you see those little diamonds?
Yeah.
I just add a keyframe there. It's super easy to do.
Yeah,
And
just
as
press
I
a
fly
button.
along, and say I want to point the camera at this scaffolding. I'm just going to turn it. Oops, hold on. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to add a keyframe right here, and now it's pointed there. So when I play it, it's going to go from this keyframe to this keyframe. So this is where it was pointed.
So that's in editing, though. It's
in
already
editing.
got
Watch,
all
that's
of
the way it was playing. Watch.
So I'm going to play it. Here we go. And it's slowly turning to the scaffolding. Okay. Once it gets to that keyframe, it's going to move to this keyframe. So this keyframe is already pointed forward again.
It's going to flip it right back.
Now it's moving to that keyframe right there.
They put it straight back exactly where it was again.
Then when it gets to this keyframe, whatever this keyframe is, wherever I set it, it's going to point the camera to that keyframe, to that keyframe, to that keyframe. So you can be creative in post and do that. So I'm turning the
It's
camera.
all done after you fly.
It's all
After you
done.
fly.
So what I was doing is I was just flying straight down the building, just like Joe was saying.
Just fly straight along the side.
And then you create what you want it to look like. So if I go down here, let me zoom out here. Minus. So down here, I fly through the building, I think.
Few times. Only because I've been nightmare.
Here.
Just to this old man, that's pretty confusing.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's actually easier than you think. It's actually easier than flying and trying to figure out what you want to do.
Jason, what do you think?
I think this is pretty awesome. I mean, it's just like anything. You'll learn, the basic steps of it if there's a tutorial, if you will, and just follow the walkthroughs on how to do it. So it was like the first time you flew a drone, right? It was very confusing, I'm sure. Like
And
it still is for some.
It has collision avoidance on it?
360.
So this is a specific drone that you're flying now?
The Avata 360.
The Avata 360.
So if you look at this right here, the drone is
Can I get it on Amazon?
Yeah, they got it on Amazon right now.
Sorry, Lance.
Want me to send you a link?
Yeah, send me a link.
So the drone is pointed this direction, okay, and then I'm going to turn it in post right here, and right here, okay, and it's super easy. You just I'm going to play it,
Everything was that.
and then here I go. It's the turn. Now, say I don't like that, I can just highlight it and delete that, okay, and delete this guy. And now it's pointed back to where I was. So that's how easy it is to edit, really.
So all of the gee whizzes are all done in editing. You're just flying the drone like you would fly any drone.
Exactly. So
Jason, that sounds like you right there.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
I'm sending you two links, Jason. One's
Okay.
the Fly More, and then one just with the cheaper one.
Okay.
But for the difference in price is not that much difference.
I would think for any
Did you
kind
send
of
it to me on
sports or
Facebook?
any
Yeah.
kind of outdoor activities, that'd be a great drone.
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually did a video shoot last night. They call me up every year to do this gig, which is pretty awesome, for the National Maritime Day. And I was I was like in the middle of all these different vessels, these tugboats, while they're doing a wreath laying ceremony. And so I was turning here, turning there to get the shot, because straight on in, right?
Right.
But this would be very helpful, just to fly a specific path, and then it captures the action. I edit it. I'll be right back. 1 second.
and the same thing in inside though as well, Paul. If you wanted to do a indoor for like a house, you wanted to do real estate. You fly straight. You just fly where you want to go.
That's all you do.
And then you turn and post and you say, "Oh, look at that couch," or "Oh, look at that sink," or "Look at." But you don't have to point the camera to do that. You can do that in post. So just fly straight through the house and then
Yeah, that's what I've got.
move your framing around to what you want the audience to see.
Thank you.
Or you leave it as a 360 and upload it that way, and then the person watching the video can watch it any way they can move around. And you see what's having you, Paul.
I was looking at it.
Let's go here, YouTube. No. So Paul, on that one, let me send you a link here. I'll put it in. I will put it in the chat.
That's gonna be a 360 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, did you notice? Giggles was back in the chat, but he didn't come on.
Yeah, I know. I ain't worried about him anymore.
So Paul, on this one here,
we're not good enough.
You can drag around the screen, Paul, and you can view whatever you want to view. And so I just uploaded this as a native video out of the camera. So go to that link and watch that. And you'll see what I mean. You can drag around the screen using your mouse.
Don't call him, Paul. Don't worry about him. Don't beg him to come on.
Paul didn't even listen to me, did he?
A-T-A-2
advantages.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, Jason, I was flying and they had a lot of lily pads on the water.
Yeah.
So as I went over the lily pads, I just faced the camera straight down so you could see them. You know,
that's pretty awesome.
In post, I did that in post. You know, as I'm coming through, I just started rotating it down and flew a little bit in the lily pad over the lily pads, and you can see the drone and everything.
So when you fly in essence, Jason, is you capture everything within 360 degrees.
But you're flying the
so
drone
360
straight.
horizontal and
vertical.
Y-axis.
Yep, both ways.
Really?
Yeah.
And
how much is this drone?
$979 Flymore kit.
Flymore kit. Okay.
Extra batteries and
$719 with just one battery.
Yeah, no, I would get the Flymore kit for sure.
That's why I put both in there for you.
And
I'll put a link. I'll put a link to the video I was telling you about just now.
Jason, when you get one, let me know how it works out for you.
And you can upload a 360 to YouTube as well, and then let the user look around.
Oh,
no
really?
way.
The user
message, you know, we
that's
still love
cool.
y'all.
That's now that's cool.
Yeah, they can look. In fact, I put a link in the chat on what that looks like, but I can probably send it to you.
So DJI is able to be sold in the US again?
No, you got it. You can get those on Amazon. It's still hard to get them, but Amazon's got them. As long as Amazon got, you can get them as long as Amazon can.
Well, he can get it probably from your buddy too, couldn't he, Joe?
Yeah, but it's not going to be that much difference.
Are you still?
Well,
price is the same price.
I would get it through Amazon anyway.
Yeah, Evelyn's price for that is like the same price basically, but a Flymore.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that later on. Yeah, after yesterday's drone gig, I was like, man, I miss flying. I'm gonna fly more often.
There you go. Well, according to Joe and according to Lance, the 360 is a great way to fly.
Yeah, it is.
Well, just to be able to capture the shots in post, you know, like all the angles.
Yeah, all you have to do is
that's
fly
a great value.
All you have to do is fly it, and then you can swivel the images afterwards.
What is the resolution of the cameras?
8K, but it's 8K wrapped around a 360. So I'm thinking it's about 720 to 1080p. So it's not, it's not bad on YouTube, but
for can I downgrade it to like 4K 60 frames per second?
There's different resolutions that you can do it in post or on the drone itself.
Okay.
So in other words, you fly it in the highest quality you can, and then afterwards you can adjust it, right?
Yep, you can dummy it down then as well. So either or.
Well,
Are you able
I'm
to
confused, but it sounds interesting.
are you able to export it to 4K video? Is what you're saying?
So the one I just sent you, you can watch in 4:3:20
Well,
at 60 seconds. So that's
Fly more.
8K. You can
Okay.
view it in 8K on
All I
YouTube,
did for Fly More was that you got
and I
free.
sent you a link.
Thank you. Did you just send it in Facebook?
I did.
I'm so
J
You get a
Lo.
Okay,
whole bunch
perfect.
of
Thank
stuff
you.
in Facebook.
Well, it's the Goggles 3 and the motion controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what I like about it. Johnny bought it. He didn't want to do the editing. So I bought Johnny's from him.
Johnny's
But
second guessing himself.
yeah, I know. He's probably wishing right now he had it.
Let's just buy another one then.
It's not gonna be long. He's gonna get one.
Be right back, guys.
Yavata 360. All right. Yeah, I've not kept up with the drones.
What's
Clearly.
it? Yeah.
I had plans this weekend. They're doing tomorrow. They're putting out the 11,000 flags by the state capitol. They
Yeah.
put 11,000 small flags out in a big. It's like a national mall thing. They stick them all out in the grass. So you look at the state capitol and you got 11,000 flags on the ground. And I was going to go take
Wow.
the 360 and fly about 2 feet over the flags, real slow. You can
Yeah.
fly fast, slow. It don't matter how you fly because you can slow it down later.
Right.
But I was going to just cruise over it, and I was going to do it from 2 different angles. And then I was going to go ahead and show it going towards it, come back over down the middle, and show it looking down at them as you're going by them. And then I was going to go up the state capitol and do some orbits around the state capitol, get above it, and looking straight down at the state capitol, all this other stuff, you know.
Right.
But this year, guess what? They got construction and scaffolding around the state capitol.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it ain't happening. I'm not going. I'm not going to drive 86 miles to see it and know it's going to look like trash. If I could find a picture, I can't find a picture of what's going on right now. You know, they said there's construction right now at the state capitol. So it could be scaffolding, it could be in the back, it could be in the if it's not in the front, I could get away with it, you know.
Right.
But I don't know what it's going to look like. I just guess what next year. Because I've already flown it a couple of years ago with the Mavic 3 and the Avata 2. Yeah. Because I usually do that for Memorial Day. I do some kind of clips off of it. So now I got to figure, now do I go Memorial Day and go to the Southeastern Cemetery down the street? And go like Sunday, maybe? And then fly it? And then what I'll do, because I got all the flags in front of everything. And then maybe I'll go between the graves this time and get pictures like at the just of the flags and the graves or something, you know what I mean?
Now, my question
Right,
is,
yeah.
Joe, is like when you're flying straight line, right?
You flying
And-
straight.
And in editing, you pan it to the left. Can you zoom in and zoom out?
You're supposed to be able to zoom in and zoom out. I haven't figured it out yet.
Wow.
You should be able to. Because the computer, you should be able to. I got to figure out how to do that on the DJI Studio. There's no zoom button. That's the problem. If there was, you see, if you do your turn, okay, you put your keyframe here, and then you got your keyframe here, and in the process, you're turning it looking that way. You're going this way, but you're looking that way. When you get to here, you wanted it zoomed, right? So it should be a way that you could take this and you could put zoom over here to bring it the way you want it to look like here. And then you go up there and say, do your movement slowly. And then it'll as it's making the turn, it will be zooming in. There's got to be a way to do that. I just haven't needed it yet. I would love to do that, like going between the graves, because I would be about the height. You see, I'd be low. That's the whole thing. I'd be the height of the stones, right?
Right.
So that I'm going in between these things, and that I'm looking, and I don't want to go fast. I want people to be able to read names. And they'll be able to see names as I'm going through. And zoomed in where it's taking up a nice part of the screen, but you're seeing a flag in front of the stone, a flag in front of the stone, a flag in front of the stone. So I know what I want to do with it. It's just, do I want to take a ride over there and do it, you know?
Right.
Because it's technically a national cemetery, but there's no law against flying in there. I could fly in there because I've done it twice. And nobody's ever said anything to me. And the people working there never said anything to me. But you got to be careful, because if they got somebody way in the back kneeling next to a grave, you don't want to aggravate them.
Right.
You know, you want to respect that, you know?
Of course.
Because that's really the thing. You want to respect it. And since it's a military cemetery, you know how you and I would respect it.
Jason, when you get that, you let me know what you think.
Yeah, right.
It's a good tool, but you got to have a little, Paul. You got to have patience.
Well, I don't have patience.
You got to have the patience to go through it and understand it. It's not hard.
So
And if
both of you guys have three of you guys have the 360, about a 360.
I have it. Lance has it. Who else
Johnny,
has it?
Johnny used to have it.
Johnny used to have it. There's a few
Paul
people
has
that
it.
have it.
No, I don't
Hey.
have it.
I don't,
I'm too old, Jason.
yeah, make an excuse. Jim's Droning has one. I'm trying to think who else has one. A few people have them now. I think Bud Beaver has one. Ron Brown has one for sure. Marcus Crawford's got one for sure.
Dennis Lovelady.
Ron's got one. Dennis Lovelady. Now it also comes with a controller. I mean, not a controller, a landing pad. Because the way the thing's set up, you got your lens in the front and you got your lens in the back. As soon as you start flying, it changes the way you get the lens on the top and the lens on the bottom. So when it's landing, right before it lands, it'll snap back to where the lenses don't touch. But the lenses are so susceptible because they stick out. If it happens to brush something with the lens, you can scratch your lens.
Okay.
So they sell replacement kits for the lenses too. You just don't get too, now put it like this, you don't get too close to stuff, but that obstacle avoidance ain't gonna let you get too close to stuff.
Right.
I had a gap between some bushes that was about a 5-foot gap, and that sucker stopped on me. It said, I can't get through there. I ain't going. Just
Right.
completely, just boom, like that, stop. And then I had to make it go through it. It went through it, but it wasn't going through it at the speed I was bringing it through it.
Was it what is the distance for its obstacle avoidance? 5 feet, 10 feet.
I couldn't tell you, but it's LiDAR 360 everything. Got LiDAR, so it's gonna really pick up everything. Now the other day I went underneath this overhang. It's like a bando type of thing, and
Yeah.
I was worried about going underneath there because of the obstacle avoidance. And it was after about 5 days after the place had flooded out, and I didn't realize it until I started going through it. All that was water underneath. And I was thinking, boy, if this thing clips something, it's in the water. And I got through it, and obstacle, it was chirping and telling me everything, but it went through it because I had about an 8-9 foot gap, but it was all concrete poles.
Right.
So when I went through that gap on the angle, I got right out of there, and I said, "Oh hell no, I'm not going through there again." Because I was thinking if I go
all that tripping is stressful.
yeah, if I start going underneath the long ways, I got maybe about 30 feet to go, and it may decide to go batshit crazy in there. Now, if you got to go through it, throw it in sports mode, go through it, and then flip it back.
Okay.
You know, I would do that, but I wouldn't. I'd rather fly it myself, be honest with you. I'd rather keep it with the obstacle avoidance on, just based on the fact the lenses are so susceptible. If it hits the ground with the lenses, it's probably going to scratch them.
Is it batteries the same as previous versions, or brand new battery as usual?
It's a brand new battery because it's a little bit bigger than the Nevada 2.
Okay,
A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier.
but
a
it
little bit
comes with an
flat.
RC2.
Yeah, you can get an RC2 with it. But that right here,
Or you
look,
got-
that's it right there. It's a little
Now,
bit
one
bigger, a
of
little
the
bit
kits
flatter.
comes with the RC2, right?
Yeah, RC2, 3 batteries, the case. It comes. Every one of them comes with a landing pad.
Can you show me the color?
Gray.
The controller.
Yes,
Hold on, I got it over there.
if it's handy. If it's not, no sweat.
Yeah, it also uses the same controller as the Avata 2, the goggles and the motion
Yeah.
3.
The RC2. That's the one with the sticks
Oh,
on the
it's got a
back.
screen.
No, yeah, it's got the screen.
Did you put that screen protector, that case on it too?
Yeah, I put that on there. I use that because if I'm flying and it's really bright, I can pull
Yeah.
it down like this and I got a shadow.
Yeah, I do the same thing with my RC Pro controller.
That way I can do it like this and I can fly it and I can do everything I need to do with it. And guess what it
Right.
has on it? It has quick shots on it too. I didn't know that
Okay, that's cool.
because I fly it with the goggles 3 and the motion controller
Oh,
most
damn,
of the
that's a
time.
bad wreck.
So most of the time I'm with goggles and a motion controller. But when you're with the RC2, you can it's got quick shots. So if you want to do a drone, if you want to do spotlight, you can spotlight it and bring it around. You can do spotlight with the motion controller too. In the goggles, you can hit spotlight. But it's pretty cool. And then
Right on.
if you remember the easy acro mode that the Avata 2 has, where if you tell it to do a flip, the drone will flip. If you tell it to do a flip in easy acro in this, the drone doesn't flip. The drone stays
The camera
flat.
flips.
It just the camera doesn't do anything. It just digitally it says, okay, he wants a flip. It'll just rotate the screen, rotate the footage.
It's all done electronically.
Yeah, electronically, just rotate the footage. The only time it does
Interesting.
anything is if you do a 180 slide, it will turn the drone around like that. And then there's a couple of flips you can do. There's one of them called a jiggy something. It's called a jiggy something, where it looks like it goes up, dives a little bit, and then flips around. All it does is rotate the drone.
Okay.
It does everything else in digital.
I haven't tried
Interesting.
that
All
yet.
right.
Have you
I
tried that
haven't
yet?
either. No, I haven't.
Jason, you be sure and let me know what you think.
Yes. If
Well,
I
James
decide
is
to
going
get
to
it.
research it. He might get it.
Well, he's much smarter than I am.
Like if you'd have had it yesterday going between all them boats.
Yeah.
I did they had a poker run with the big speedboats here a few weeks ago. And it was bad weather, so not many of them came through. So I was sitting there on a bank waiting for these 2 to take off. And I was just sitting there and I was watching these people fish and I was talking to somebody and I looked up and all of a sudden they're in front of me. Both of them had taken off, I didn't even see them. So they're sitting in front of me and they got a no wake zone, so they can't go fast. So I'm trying to get the drone started and the motion controller wouldn't connect. I finally got it connected and they done passed me. So I took off after them. So I had the wind against me, so I had everything going wrong. So the wind
Yeah,
against
right?
me and I got to catch up with them. And they got two jet skis right behind them, right? So they're
Right.
not going fast. They're going maybe 5-6 knots, just taking their time. But I'm
Right.
going fast enough that the wind's still bothering me. So I'm staying
Wow.
about 4 foot off the water, 5 foot off the water, and I just flew up between them and went past them and went around and came back, right?
Right.
Now, when I did the video, when I got up near the jet skis, I turned and looked at the jet skis for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that. Then I rotate the camera back to where I'm coming in between them, As soon as I got to the end of where they were, I split it and did slow motion till I passed them. And what I did is I turned sideways looking at the boat on the right, or the boat on the left at the time. And then as I was passing it, I rotated back to the boat on the left, the other side. So I got pictures of both of the boats.
So
And when I
that's all
came
done
back,
in post, right?
yeah, and then when I came back through the second time, it looks like I'm gonna hit the one on that was on the left, and I'm a good 15 feet from it, but I'm keeping the focus on that boat until I got right
Right.
back to the front of it, and then as I started to pass it, I just rotated that camera sideways, and I got the whole sideways of the second boat and turned it around because I wanted people to see those engines. They had
Right.
500 horsepower engines on each one.
Five 500s. Wow.
Yeah, these are 50-foot boats, 500 horsepower engines. The guy told me, you ready for this? He's got an 800-gallon gas tank.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got one. Holy smokes.
And he says when he runs wide open, it's about 75 gallons an hour.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Do not wind
Yeah.
me up.
And if you got that, he said it was $1.8 million for the boat.
It is going to be a bit of
Yeah, it sounds about right.
When you got that kind of money, you don't care about the fuel.
Yeah. No, he probably turned his boat into a business. So he's
Oh,
writing it
yeah.
all up anyway.
Well, he had like 10 people on it.
Yeah.
Both of them had about 10 people on it. And they were exactly the
That's
same.
cool.
One was blue and one was red.
How did I miss this?
big
How did I miss that video?
It's
Send
on
that
there.
link also.
Fortnite.
It says
Send that link.
catch those boats.
All right. I'll look for that one also later on.
Yeah, it says go catch those boats. Just make sure if you do decide to buy it, don't add anything to it like lights or feet or anything because it will show up in the video.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's a good. It's a good tip.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I 3D printed some feet for it to keep it off the ground. And I put
Yeah.
a light on the back, a strobe on the back to keep the birds away. And when I made it, and I was flying around an alligator pond, and as I'm coming back around, I made the turn around, look like they had little bitty aliens chasing it. They had little yellow aliens floating around and the light floating around. So I put that video out and I said, don't make my mistake. Don't do what I did. That's what I said. You see like that ship coming, Paul? All you got to do is fly straight around it. Fly straight
Right.
around it back. You're not turning and look at the ship or nothing. You're just flying next to it. You just fly right by it, turn around, come right by it, turn around again, and you could come home. And you got all that video to do everything you want with it. You could turn it right on the ship, leave it on the ship. If you get right in the front of the ship and you're leaving the ship from the front, you could have it
Well,
turned around when you're looking
I'm
at
waiting
it.
till Jason gives me the insight.
I'm telling you. What's up, Bob?
I think
Brother
you've
Bob.
got all the insight right there. I mean, coming from somebody that already has, several people that already have it.
Yeah, Buckeye Drone has one
Are
too.
you
Rick.
thinking about getting it, Paul?
No,
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. So what do you need my information for?
because I just want to know how good it is.
All right.
Just
It
being
sounds like it's
nosy.
pretty damn awesome. Just listening to Joe and Lance.
Yeah,
You know?
you'll love it, Jason.
Yeah, it's a good drone. I'll put it this way. Since I've had it, I've flown my Air 3S once, my Vita 2 once, and I've flown about 20 flights. So it's about 18 flights on it.
Wow. All right.
It comes with me everywhere I go, just in case.
Now I hear that.
So this is what I
Yeah,
get.
you never know. It's like, oh, that'd be a good shot.
Yep.
All you do is fly straight, like you said. That's pretty awesome.
Fly it like a camera drone. Just fly.
So this
Don't
is what
try
I
to
get
do anything special. Don't even think about post until you get to post. Just fly that you don't hit anything. That's all you're worrying about.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All right, I'm at the office now.
Okay.
I was
All right,
Have a good
glad
day,
you're
sir.
on. Have a great day. Thanks for that. This was cool. This was cool. The information. Thank you, guys.
Have a good day,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Bye-bye,
You as
Jake.
well. See you. Carry on.
So Joe, this is what I
Make me
get
hold
when I
that
try to,
salute.
when I try to post a video to more than one group. After the first one, I'm fine, but after the second one, it gives me this, and it's done this before, and it
What does
does
it
it
say?
a week, and then it stops doing it.
What does it say?
We
It
can't
says-
read it.
Says we limit how often, in red down here, it says
Yeah.
we limit how often you can post, comment, or do other things in a given amount of time in order to help protect the community from spam. You can try
Oh Lord.
if you think it doesn't go against our community standards, let us know, give feedback. It's like,
Yeah,
really?
tell them I might be posting to 3 places, you know?
Yeah. Hey, but let me do it there. Huh. Stop sharing. Let me do it there. Why? Why did it let me?
Shoot, Church of the King changed their times. They used to have 8 o'clock service in the morning on Sundays. Now it's 9:30, 11:15. Because we used to go, the kids and I used to go at 8 o'clock, and the air conditioner would be running all night, so nobody got in there to heat the place up yet, right? So they used to call us the Chosen Frozen. That's what he used to call us. Pastor Steve, he said, I'm glad to see the Chosen Frozen made it in here. We'd be in there with jackets on and everything in the mornings, in the summertime. Because that sucker would be like 40 degrees when we walk in. He moved it back to 9:30 now. We were the Chosen Frozen.
Hey, Joe, I'll let you go ahead, continue on. I gotta run, but
Where you got to run to? You use Dukalax again?
yeah. You want me to make you the host, Joe, or what?
You coming back?
I don't know.
You can make me a host. I'll kill it after.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna be here probably another 20 minutes. I gotta go to the bank in a little bit.
Okay. All righty.
I gotta throw money in the bank.
I'll see all of you again later.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to, when my wife gets back, we've got to start our business to get some stuff done today.
Hey, just let me know when. I'll cut it then.
Okay. She's supposed to pick my daughter up at 8 o'clock, but she was running a little late, and it's
Okay.
about 30. It's a 30-minute drive, and then of course a 30-minute drive back.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, TJ, Paul's going. You can come on now. Yeah, I can't believe Kyle Busch was 41 years old.
I know. Terrible.
They said after the last race, he got out and had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. In fact, he called from the car, it looked like, and said, "Hey, you need to get a medical unit to me," as he's, doing his final lap, or, coming in for the, the final pit stop or whatever.
That makes me wonder. I bet it had to be something like he was getting dizzy, chest pain, or something.
Yeah, and then he sounds like he went into the hospital yesterday and then died. Died yesterday. So whatever was happening to him in the race must have been last weekend, probably. It's too bad.
So TJ said he's going to call me later. So if he can't come on the show, why would I answer the phone?
Loser.
And then Paul will put his buy and all his other stuff like it at the end of the stream. Oh, Lord, help me. Bill, the drone reviewer group, you got on there, how do you verify if the FCC ID on your drone? If you have the, why you even worry about it? If it's here and we got it, it's probably been approved. Lord help me. When all you gotta do is register. If it registers, it's approved. And labels in the battery cage. Let me know that.
So I had a refurbished, my first Avata OG was refurbished. It did not have a serial number on the drone. So when I was having an issue with it, the DJI said, give me a serial number on one of the batteries. And that worked. I don't know. Can't be the same serial number as the drone, you wouldn't think. But they accepted that. And that's the one I used to register the drone as well.
You do any fishing, Lance?
You know, I used to when I was younger, Joe. I probably haven't fished in 30 years.
Yeah, they've got a tournament that starts what time it starts. I think it's ready. I think it's getting ready to do it. It's 100+ fishing days. May 23rd to September 7th, right?
Yeah.
That's the tournament days. You pay $75. It includes a 1 year membership to the CCA Louisiana Store Tournament, right? And what you do is you pay that. If you don't have this and you catch one of these fish, you're gonna be pissed. Because they go out and they release redfish, basically. And it's basically just redfish they release. And they tag them. They got different tags on them, right?
Right.
And the prizes start off. Let me see if they show the prizes. Let's see what they're showing. They got a Chevy truck with a boat.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you catch one of them, it's it actually they tag a whole bunch of different fish. If you catch one of them and it's got and I know the redfish is the big deal. If you catch a tagged redfish and it's the redfish for the truck and the boat, you win the truck and the boat.
So each tag is specified to a prize.
Yeah, it's got a number on it.
Yeah, cool. That would be
like
fun.
that. And it's all over the state of Louisiana. So they're going to release a lot of them in Lake Pontchartrain. Some of them out near the Gulf. So the fish are out there. You don't know if you're going to catch them or not, you know. But what would you do if you didn't pay the $75 and you're fishing down in the lake and you catch a little 5-pound redfish and you got a tag on that that would have won a truck and a boat?
I would put it on eBay.
See, my question is, well, why can't you just register now and then catch it and 2 days later say I caught it, you know?
Yeah.
I think you can only register for a certain amount of time.
Sure, like the first week of the tournament starting.
That's what it ought to be. If you don't register by this date, you can't register, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be a cutoff date. Because I'm looking to see if they give you a date. It's got 31 different divisions, $750,000 in prizes.
Wow.
This is the 31st year. Yeah, they ought to say, any catch in interest submitted membership is active, subject to disqualification. It's got to tell you probably that's the tournament day, but it probably only have like they might have registration only like for a week, you know, and it might.
Yeah.
To me, I wouldn't let you register after May 23rd. I'd say the month of May you can register. May 22nd is your last day to register. After that, you can't register anymore. Because the first day of the tournament, somebody could catch that fish. I've known people that have caught fish that have been tagged and they've won good prizes, but not the big prizes, you know? Because it's not one or two fish. It's figure $750,000 in prizes. A bunch of fish been put out there.
The only two that you picked up.
Be my luck, Lamp. Be my luck. I catch that redfish, be bringing them in, and the shark take them off. See the shark leaving with a tag in his mouth.
So Pontchartrain, there's no sharks in that lake, is right?
Oh yeah, they are.
There are. Is that a saltwater?
Brackish. It's salt water, but it's more brackish. All the little areas that go like you got fresh water going into it from the Tchefuncte River.
Yeah.
Tchefuncte River all the way up to Madisonville have found sharks in it.
Wow.
You know, so I wouldn't go swimming in none of that crap. But you catch sharks. We used to go on the fishing pier, and somebody every night would catch a shark. Now they're not big. The little bitty ones like 2 to 3 feet, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes 4 feet. But they still got the same kind of teeth. A 2-foot shark and a 4-foot shark could bite you the same, you know what I mean? Little freaking razor blades. I mean, they've got sharks in there. Yeah. And then the thing is you could fish like where Mandeville Harbor. We can catch a shark right there at the mouth of the harbor. And then you go to the back of the harbor, just that 200 yards, and catch all in that harbor, speckled trout, white trout, redfish, anything in there, because we used to. And then you go back another 100 yards and you're catching freshwater fish. We caught a speckled trout one day, and then my son caught a perch right next to where the speckled trout was caught. And that's a freshwater fish. So they adapt, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
Now I've been told I need to go try this out. Right there at where the boats launch, I heard that if you throw straight out towards the Bayou Cane, as far as you can throw, it's about another 30 yards. You got to throw at least 90 feet out. There's supposed to be a hole right there, deep hole. And it's where the speckled trout in the summertime, when it gets warm, the speckled trout go get in that deep hole because it's cooler. So I might have to wait till it starts getting real hot, and I'm going to go out there and try that. See if I can catch me 3 or 4 speckled trout, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a bucket, put them in there, come home, have some fresh fish.
Yeah, I like fish. I like to eat fish.
See, what I liked about the fishing pier is they had stainless steel tanks with running water and everything. So if you caught your fish, you could clean them right there.
You eat
But
walleye?
we used to catch our fish, clean them, and throw all the guts and everything back in for the rest of the fish to eat, you know, crabs and that. And then you go home with all your fillets.
Do you eat walleye?
We don't have them down here.
Okay. Have you had it before?
Never.
You know, I don't know if it's a sweet fish or it's the way they breaded it. It's probably the way they breaded it is my guess.
It might be sweet.
But I did not like it. It's like, I don't want a sweet fish.
Yeah. Well, we got like sheep's head here. These things have teeth that look like human teeth because they break open shells and stuff.
Yeah.
Like oysters.
Sure.
You catch sheep's head here, and the fish is like a freaking armadillo. How hard the skin is and everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to use an electric knife to cut these things.
Yeah.
And then if you don't know how to clean them, you mess your fish up. Because what you do is you use the electric knife to cut to fillet it off, right? And to get the skin off. But you got to take every piece of that bloodline out, or it's going to be really fishy tasting. So it's basically what you do is you cut about a 1/4 inch above the bloodline on each side. Just throw the bloodline away. Yeah, you lose about a 1/4 inch of the fish on each side, but your
Yeah.
fish is going to taste good. You just chop it up in little, and what we usually do is chop it up in about like 3 inch by 3 inch nuggets, you know. And then
Mhm.
you just you wash them, you salt water them a couple of minutes, clean them, and then you just bread them and deep fry them. And boy, that's good fish, good tasting.
Yeah.
Redfish, you get that big slab up the side. You got another little blood stripe. You get that out of there. But the fish that, if you want to catch a fish that is a good tasting fish that nobody thinks, is get a big old alligator garfish. Now that thing, when you better kill it before you better make sure it's dead. Let's put it that way. Because you think it's dead and it's gonna bite at you. And then after, because we used to catch the big ones and then shoot them in the head. And then we bring them back and lay them out on the table and use a C-clamp to clamp the head down so that head couldn't do anything. And then you
Yeah.
go back to that dorsal fin in the back, and you can't use an electric knife, it ain't gonna work. You got to use a little hatchet sharpened. And you start chopping that dorsal fin all the way down and clean it all the way to the head. Once you get it to the head, then you can see the meat. Then you take your fillet knife and you can cut it right off the bone right there. And once you get that off the bone, it's easy then to skin the side. The meat will come off of that. Then you got that big chunk of meat, and then you better not leave a piece of that blood stripe in there. And if you catch a 40-pound or 30-pound garfish, you may get 28 to 35 pounds of meat out of it, depending on how
Not
big it is.
much.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of meat out of it. And if you clean it right, oh, that's good fish. But it's work. It is work to clean that fish. And we've caught them. We used to go fishing. We actually we didn't know what these fish were. We kept seeing these fins, a buddy of mine, when we were growing up. And we
Mhm.
said, if we found a body of water and put our boat in it. You had a little flat boat with a little 5 horsepower motor. If there's a body of water, we're getting the boat in there. And we went up and looked at the canal to see, it's in Little Woods. And now you can't go back there. It's the hood now. But we got up there and we looked and we saw all this water and we saw all these fins everywhere. And he looked at me and he said, "We're coming back here." So we came back with his dad, put the thing in there. It was garfish. And the first garfish we caught, we had a 16-foot flatboat. Ready for this?
Mhm.
It was like 14 foot.
Wow.
Yeah, we couldn't get it in the boat. It was so heavy. And they're so mean. We finally got it into the boat. And what the dad did, as soon as he gets in the boat, you get a burlap sack and wrap it around his eyes so he can't see you.
Okay.
So when he can't see you, he'll sit there dormant. But you let him see you, and that sucker gonna go ballistic, batshit crazy on you. He's gonna try to bite you and everything.
Did I drop anything?
And the dad looked at us. We were out, and this is the middle of the city, so you can't shoot him. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So the dad said, "We're good." And then we had him in the boat, and I'm talking, his circumference might have been 14 inches around. That's how big he was.
Mhm.
Maybe 15, 16 inches around. So we get him in the boat, and we're getting ready to leave, and Harold catches another one, and it was about the same size. So we got him in the boat. Then we got two of these things in the boat with us. Now we're leaning on them and everything, getting out. We get the boat out, bring them out on the thing. The dad gets a knife and kills both of them, right?
Yeah.
Looks at us and he says, "This fish too big to carry him home. We don't know where we're gonna put him, right?" So we wind up leaving him in the boat on the trailer, and that's how we got him home. And we get home, and the dad must have took, I don't even know what it weighed. I can't remember what it weighed, but the dad had the quart bags. There was gallon bags, like Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Between the two fish, we might have had 60 of them. And I mean, that much fish.
Mhm.
And the dad knew how to cook fish. Woo, Lord help me. We used to go fishing every week. Me and Harold, every week. Either that or crawfishing or crabbing or something. We go out to the lakefront, by the seawall, by West End. Sit out there. We get out there at 8 o'clock at night, come back at 8 o'clock in the morning. Fish all night. We used to sit out there and drink beer. I was 18 years old. Sit out there, drink beer, and fish all night. Nobody bother you. The police would pass by and say, "What are y'all catching?" You know, we'd be sitting there drinking beer. They didn't care. You know, because we could. You still can't in Louisiana. You know? But it's like,
Yeah.
but you got to be 21 now. I worked at a little grocery store, and I used to, a little thing called Tiny Tim's. And I was like 16 years old. And I ran the register, sold alcohol, ran the roasted chicken machine, did all of that stuff. And every night when I left there, I had a 3-piece chicken dinner with me and a quart of Miller High Life at 16 years old. And I call up Harold and I say, "Harold, coming home." I'd go over, we sit on his car, eat chicken and drink beer. My dad would come out and look and said, "Okay, I want to know where you're at. You outside? Okay." He knew I was coming home. He wanted to make sure I was there. He didn't care if I was outside drinking or nothing, as long as he knew where I was.
And that was at 18.
That was at 16, 17. What you talking about? That was the life, I tell you. What stopped us from, let me tell you what stopped us. It was an old Ambassador. That's the name of the car he had, Ambassador. It was a green color.
You get
Like
rid
a
of it.
faded green color.
Shit.
And we're sitting on this thing, drinking beer. I had brought home like 5 or 6 pieces of chicken. We eating chicken and drinking beer. And this car is flying down the street. I mean, flying down the street. And there's only one side you can park on, the other side you can't park on, right? And we're the only car to the end of the block. And it's about a quarter of a block. This car must have been going 100 miles an hour. And we're looking at him, and we had to jump off the car because he looks like he's getting ready to hit the back of Harold's car. Gets right up to the last minute and moves out the way and misses us, right? Takes garbage cans off the other side of the street. They went flying. The guy's in a red Mustang.
1, 2, 3.
All I remember was jumping on the top of the car, jumping over the side, and Harold's going over the side, and Harold looked over, and I looked over. Harold got one of the numbers on the plate, and I got one of the numbers on the plate. That's all we did. So we called the police. Right? Now I'm about 17 years old. We call the police. The police come out. We tell them the guy was barreling down the street, hit some garbage cans, did this and this and this. So they've sent a unit up. So we're sitting there still drinking beer, right? When the police get there, gave him a description of the car, gave him those 2 plate numbers that we had. The guy says, "Hold on a minute." He goes, types it in. He called it in. He couldn't type it in, but he called it in. And he comes back. They come back. They give him a name and an address. It's about 2 blocks away. He says, "I'll be back." He said, "What side of the car hit it?" He said, "The front side." "Okay, I'll be back." About a half hour later, we're still drinking beer because I had a couple of quarts that night. We brought each of us a quart. So we're sitting there. He comes back. He says, "Yeah, we arrested the guy. He was loaded when he came to the door. He had damage to his car." Like that. It was 2 blocks away, right? And they wound up arresting the guy for that. You know, for leaving the scene and hitting the garbage cans. And the cop sitting there, and he says, "Yeah, y'all almost got killed, huh?" He said, "Yeah, we always sit out there drinking beer." And he didn't even ask me my age, nothing, you know. But that was the life, man. When you outside all night with your friends, you know.
Back in the day.
You could be because nobody gonna bother you.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, now, even when I met that guy yesterday, I was packing, you know. Well, Paul, it's like 5 minutes to 11. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it for Paul since he ain't coming back.
Okay.
That way, I gotta run to the bank. That's my big thing.
I think I hear my girls downstairs anyway. So
yeah, you go talk to your daughter about that gay guy.
Yep, I will.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Later,
guys have a
Lance. I'll
great
see y'all
day.
later.
Okay, see you maybe this afternoon.